Hello, people of YouTube around the world, wherever you are in the world. I have no idea. Hopefully, you're a musician, maybe a soon-to-be musician, a soon-to-be drummer. This will be pertaining to drums mostly, but it's applicable to musicians or people that want to get themselves out there, do something fun they wanted to do for a long time, like me. That was the reason that I started the drum cover channel. Is that I played for 20 years, and that was one of the ways that I learnt when I was really young. That was one of the resources that was really valuable. So I wanted to do this video because I've been frustrated as hell with ChatGPT for the last 3 hours. So I wanted to bring to you the 5 things that you can implement when you're starting your music cover channel. I was trying so hard to not say drum cover channel then. So there's 5 things, I think, that it boils down to. I'm not reading off a prompter, clearly. I can't stand it when people are doing that. It just reminds me of like Anchorman when he's like just reading it. So that's number 1, is don't rely on something that's a robot. ChatGPT literally has a warning at the bottom of it saying, even in important situations or decisions, we make mistakes, or I make mistakes. It does. I ordered the same thing. It did. So I don't know if you know this, but ChatGPT only remembers something if you tell it to, essentially. It can pick up on things over time, but you have to say saving data or remember this for it to go, oh, you have this audio interface, or this wouldn't be compatible with this. So you will run into issues with ChatGPT unless you have told it everything. So I would order the same product a week apart. Neither of them were compatible, and they're just sitting there. So be very careful with that. Don't take it as gospel. Number 2 is have a look at, I don't care if you're 21, you're too cool for Facebook. Go on Facebook, sign up for Facebook. I don't care what you have to do. Get on those forums, because there are so many great specific forums that are full of a wealth of knowledge. Like, it's a wealth of knowledge, just a pond, just a well of knowledge of people who are really helpful as well, because they're passionate about a very specific thing. So if it's a broader term, generally people are just like wishy-washy about it. If it is lemon cymbals for electronic drums, there are groups out there for dedicated VSTs or Logic Pro users, or people that are, just electronic drum users. Like, I would rather use an acoustic kit, but because of sound, I use a converted acoustic. So, there's a guy in the States, there's a time difference, you'll get stuck in wormholes with ChatGPT over and over again. There'll be days where you don't drum because you're just led down, and you don't take breaks because you just want to get there. And trust me, if you just rely on human beings who have been there and done that, that was part of the reason I did this channel, and I'm going to keep doing videos like this, is I wish I had that resource. And on YouTube, there's a lot of the same sort of thing, and your algorithm will be designed towards the same thing if you keep searching for it. What you're better off doing is going on Google and typing in quite a specific thing that you need, and articulating it with keywords as best you can. That way it might lead you, even if it's got 10 views, it might be the video that you need. Don't rely on the really heavy hitters in terms of YouTube or social media. That leads me to my next point, is be wary of YouTube or endorse people. I'm not against endorsements. I'm not against people making money out of something that they put there's so much time that goes into this sort of thing. And the last 4 months, to be honest, have been a roller coaster of emotions. So I wish that I had have followed the first 3 steps. And the 4th one was, I did get a little bit sucked into watching the same people on the same type of YouTube, YouTube drummers that were playing the same thing and saying that they were the best product. So you don't know that. They're getting kickbacks. Just be wary and cautious. And look, am I going to say no to, I'm not even saying I'm close to that level, because I'm not. But, I don't blame those people for, if they're going to make money to play drums, good on them. That's sick. I'd do it in a heartbeat. Who cares? But you've got to be careful as a user. So basically that leads me to the next bit is have a look at the cheaper alternatives. Like we live in a world that's pretty advanced now where you don't have to go, just off the top of my head, Roland, Zildjian, Remo, Vic Firth. Like as I look down my kit, I've got Remo and Vic Firth, but you don't have to go that route. And that ties in really well to the other point of people on those forums or people, humans are best. Humans that have done or experienced are better than a robot. Don't look at comments in a YouTube video. This all ties in quite well if you think about it. My Scattermind's going like this, but there is a common denominator. Robots bad, humans good, mostly. But if you rely on people who have, I've got tons of friends in the music industry who I've played with gigs or recorded with, or people that know what they're doing in a specific area, but it's just that specific area. I didn't have anybody who had done any YouTube or, even TikTok or, things like that. Like, I don't know, we'll get around to it, but side note, thank you very much for the response for the first week of doing an Instagram. This is like, we'll get around to everybody's messages. It's just been, I didn't know that would happen. So that's part of doing these videos. And number 5, plan ahead. Make sure you know, make sure you know, for example, for me, I had my drum kit set up against there. So some of the older videos that I'll be I've posted quite older videos recently, and they've done well, which I did not expect. Like I thought they'd get 5 views and that would be it. Like I was like, it doesn't matter if it's like my best playing or whatever. I was just like, I'm not happy with that. But I had done my head in so badly over 4 months. Like I wasn't insane or anything, but trust me, you'll go on ChatGPT rabbit holes, you'll look at the YouTube comments, when really what you should be doing is looking at videos, to be honest, like this, that are just honest. I'm not getting paid by anybody. Metallica aren't going to be sending me money. They hate Napster. They don't like people benefiting off anything. So it's like, just rely on people that have been there and done that. So that's what I'll be doing is, and also if you have, I'm not saying that my setup is perfect, but in terms of, for example, I was looking up over-ear monitors the other day because I stepped on my Beats and they broke. Beats aren't great for drums. I only knew that once I broke them. So they're too bass heavy, you won't get the correct sound, your hi-hats are different, all that sort of stuff. As you go on, you will learn more and more and more and more. I wish that I had chronicled all of the steps that it took me to get here so that I could just watch those videos and then look at the 5 things, there's just 5. I could also throw in a couple more, but off the top of my head, I would probably go, if you have an inkling that you need to upgrade something, do it. I talked to another drummer about this who was thinking about doing a similar thing to what I'm doing because he saw one of my videos and was like, that would be fun, a good escape. And I was like, it is, man, but you'll do your head in. So if you need any help, and this goes to anyone out there, whatever, you can contact me and I'll leave my email below, like MicDropDrums_ on Instagram. DM me. I'll help you, like anytime. Like I'm not going to flog off some products and get paid for it. Like I just genuinely care about music and drums and helping people. So it all ties in really, really well. But if you do have a feeling that maybe that snare drum, you play an acoustic kit and you're getting into, and you just like, you keep upgrading like the skins, or whether it be, like Remo heads, and then you're getting, muffling or whatever. Sometimes you do have to spend the money to avoid, the poor man. I talked to that drummer friend and he said something that stuck with me. The poor man always pays twice. So you're better off just getting something that is, and research it with humans to make sure you're getting the best things so that you don't have to get bad LED lights, instead of just getting Philips Hue, for example. I'm not sponsored by Philips. Anyway, this is first of many, and I hope it's been of some use to you, and I hope that it's going to help someone out there, because I don't want, and not that it was like horrific, but it was a steep learning curve, and there's not too many things on YouTube out there that are pertaining to specifically music. Just 5 things. That's all you gotta remember, just 5 that will help you. Peace out.